Hey folks, it's Jim. Just wanted to go over my haul from the dump, and the one out there, the little 30-inch Craftsman Rider that was 2 years old when I got it. I got it 2 years ago. The couple just asked me to come pick it up. I gave them 150 bucks for it, but it was immaculate. Basically, I changed the oil, and it's been in service for 2 years for me. It's a great little machine. I think it was $1,100 machine I got for 150 bucks. Anyway, let's go to this Toro. I just picked this up this year, and this is why I'm doing the video. Front-wheel drive Toro Recycler with Smart Stow. It's about a $400 lawnmower, brand new. It was manufactured in 2017, probably went into service 2018, was left out for a year because the gas tank was half full of water. That's why they were junking it. And also the front belt had been chewed through, so it did not even go into service in this year, and probably not even in 2019, I would imagine, to be as full of water as it was and to have that belt chewed through the way it was. So it probably wasn't even used last year. So I picked it up at the dump about 3 weeks ago. So obviously somebody must have been moving or something. And had it running in about 30 minutes. Drained the gas, cleaned the jets, and she fired right up. Oh, changed the oil too. And the air filter. The air filter was absolutely atrocious. This is a Honda. I picked this one up out of the dump. It had been hit by a car or backed into by a car, so the front wheels were messed up. But I salvaged those from another dump salvage machine that was at the dump. I didn't even take the machine. I just took the wheels off it, slapped them right on this, bent a couple of things in the front. She mows perfect. The air cleaner has to be tie wrapped on, but it's a Honda motor, folks. That's a free find out of a dump. You know what I mean? I can't believe what people throw away. This is another free salvage that I got last year. All I had to do was filter, carb. I didn't have to change the carbs on any of these things. Just changed the filter on this, tuned it up, tuned the carb, and all of that. And I got a perfect little running machine. You know what I mean? And these little 3.5 Briggs motors, they're pretty bulletproof if you take care of them, at least with my experience. So, but that's a Honda, and this is an awesome machine right here. And then out here, the Craftsman little 30-inch lawn tractor. Now, I picked that up. It had been overfilled with oil. I tested everything at the site and told them I didn't want it, that they should probably sell it to somebody else. Well, the next morning, the people called me. They were an older couple that were moving into a retirement community. They're fairly wealthy, I would imagine. He was a pilot and she was a nurse, I think. So really interesting people. Had some great conversations. But they called me up Sunday morning and said, come pick it up. And I said, ma'am, I really think somebody else is going to want that from you. And she said, no, I want you to come pick it up and just take it home. And I said, I can't do that, ma'am. I got to at least pay you something for it. So I got this Craftsman mower that required nothing but an oil change and whatnot for 150 bucks, this 30-inch. And this is my backup to my lawn tractor. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is there are great finds out there, folks, and there are plenty of videos on YouTube to learn how to tune these little machines, these little lawnmowers and stuff. That one's a bit tricky because everything's crammed in to a tight space, but it can be worked on as well. But all these type are so simple to work on, folks. It just, for me, now, do anything at your own risk. I'm not telling you to do this, but I will probably never pay for a lawnmower again in my life. I just find too many gems. And folks, this is recently. I've given mowers away. This is just what I piled up this year. You know what I mean? And they've all been winterized and they're ready to go into service. And I'll probably give that one away to an elderly person who wants to maintain their own yard and but can't push a mower anymore. So, and that's a neat thing about doing this too. I can help someone out and it doesn't cost me really anything. You know what I mean? Of course, the belt for the front drive on that was like 30 bucks. I should have salvaged one somewhere, but I was so excited to get it. I never worked on one of these before. So I was excited like a little kid, having a blast, because it's got the new auto choke and the whole bit. So I wanted to get into that, play with it, figure it out, you know what I mean, and get some experience with it. So I didn't mind spending the 35 bucks. But, you know, it's a $400 lawnmower. So, you know, 35 bucks, $400, yeah, I'll take it. And you can see how nice it is. I mean, that thing's almost brand new. In fact, I know it only had 1 year of service on it. But anyway, I just thought I'd share this with you. Are you paying attention to things that people are throwing away? All of these, again, folks, were abandoned or thrown away. All of them. And these two cost me virtually nothing to get running. Okay? This cost me 35 bucks only because that belt is a specialty belt. And I could have salvaged one had I wanted to be patient. But I didn't want to. I wanted to play with this thing. So I went ahead and bought the belt. But I just wanted to share that with you. You know, are you wasting a lot of money on machines you can get for free if you just keep your eyes open and pay attention? And that's the way it works for me here. Yeah, I'll probably never buy a lawn tractor or a lawnmower again. It's just too easy. You know, I find them all the time. And, you know, people get them to the point, and it's generally carburetors or vapor lock or something that's the problem, something that I can fix really simply. That's the issue. And so, you know, sometimes you need a cable or something. The beauty of this is, oh, actually, I did have to get a cable for that one, but I salvaged it. The little Briggs 3.5, I salvaged that cable off another mower. Isn't that nice? So most of the time on those types of mowers, those two, you can salvage everything you need somewhere. You know what I mean? At a boneyard for a small engine repair guy or something, and maybe give them a couple of bucks for the parts you strip off another machine. So, you know, anyway, I just wanted to share this with you. I was really excited to find this one, and I was really blessed to basically almost be given that. Of course, I had to give them something for it. Because I was taking a chance. It was overfilled with oil and it had some seepage. So, but, you know, once I set the oil right, the gasket's tightened right back up and everything's perfect. It hasn't given me a problem. I've had 2 years of service out of it already. And it had 2 years of service before me. So, but yeah, pay attention out there, folks. You might find some great finds, and again, it's very little work for me, and learn how to tinker with these carbs and stuff like that, and test spark plugs, do all the basic stuff. And you might find that people are throwing away machines that might cost you $5 or $10 to get into service and save you a whole lot of dough. You know what I mean? So anyway, that's all I wanted to share on this video. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all being blessed like I am. The next video I'm going to do is on, I had to winterize all of these. They're going in. And now I've had to tune already one of my snow blowers. Its carb was a little messed up, but she's running like a top already. And I'll do a video on that next. Jim out.